What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Rolron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Flaming meteor! Not done! Hurricane! Not today!
Hurricane strike!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Going in!
Now, in the group! Whirlwind snap! Raining blast!
Hurricane
Blow
strike!
away! Look shot! An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! It's over! Negative gate! Dragon Swarm! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Now I'm in the group!
Lightning
Ripping you
spur!
apart!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
You!
Nothing gets by me!
Take this!
Look sharp!
Dragon Swarm!
Pain.
Can't get out of this!
Hurricane strike!
Talon Hurricane!
Lightning strike!
I'm ready! Grimmo!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Grant me the strength to march on! You're finished!
Hurricane strike!
Look sharp!
Take it! There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Hurricane strike!
Take this! Captivity!
I never miss!
Here I come!
I'll stop it, Char! Thanks, Isara!
To march on!
This one's mine!
Take this! Lionheart!
Go in.
One more!
Their arts were interrupted!
To march on! Great!
Forgive me. This is my... fault.
These
Another
things have got
incantation
your name
ruined.
on them!
How dare you apart!
Heal!
Ready up!
Being interrupted.
Now I'm in the groove! Strength! This should do it! Hurricane! Take this!
Glimmer time to shine!
Watch it! Grant me the strength to march on! Lionheart!
It's in your hands now.
This is one tough cookie.
Not for much longer, he isn't!
Don't let up till it's all over.
Denied! Double Demon Fang!
I never miss!
You have to hold on! The flame inside me! Double Demon Fang! Blow away!
Fire
Double Demon Fang!
confiscated!
Thanks! Double
Healing
Demon Fang!
More where that came back into the fray!
Here I come! Burn in hell!
Feel!
Seismic Rupture! Come on!
Taking
Ready!
this one!
Strike!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Grant me the strength to march on!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easy. You're at least.
Too much to handle?
Wait! Something's happening!
They fused together?
I have to train harder.
It became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Gravitas field!
Take this!
Ready and ready!
Gra-
You're mine! It's over!
Fire this one's mine!
Lionheart! Now we're not.
Lightning!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame!
Take this!
You're mine!
I'll
By
thank
the
you.
power of water, I'll fix you up!
Green bait.
I owe you one!
Bloody
First aid! Fire has been coordinated!
Take this! It's over! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm! Burn!
I'm in your debt.
Far enough!
You're mine!
Take it!
Double Demon Fang! Take this!
Grant me the strength to march on! Take that!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Glacial
It's
Spear!
over!
Here's evil!
I'll smash you! Grant me the
Where are you
strength to
going?
march on!
You're mine!
In a vine?
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Double Demon Fang!
Grant me the strength to march
Double
on!
Demon Fang!
Lionheart!
Confiscated! Mega Ray! Illumination Burst!
Burn in hell! You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Dragon!
Ready to go!
Reload!
Far enough!
Lightning! Lightning!
Blew away!
Grant me the
Double
strength to
Demon
march
Fang!
on!
Take it!
Lionheart!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! Coordinated flame of fury! Sharpness!
Benediction light.
Heal! Thanks!
Fire's attachment!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Double Demon!
Now you see what I can do! Lionheart!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning through!
Take this!
Concentrate
I owe you one.
flame! Reload! Water! Here! Fire's
Thank you.
this flame!
I take this!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
I never miss!
You're finished!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light!
Not today!
Here! There!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant here! Fire's
Grant me the
attack!
strength to march on!
I can handle it! Far enough!
You're
Lionheart!
finished!
Gemini Aqua! Dance in the wind! Hear me! Air thrust! Let's do the raging cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Sleep now!
Bloody howling!
Another stockpile!
To everlasting darkness! Negative
Dragon Swarm! Thanks! Dragon
All
Swarm!
day!
Double
Ready and ready!
Captain courses in
Heal!
flame!
It's too much!
Here!
Strike!
Radiant here!
Double Demon Fang!
Here!
Double Demon Fang!
Now we're not...
Dragon Swarm!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron!
Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard! He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest?
My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Where are you going?
Here, grant me the strength to march on!
Talon Hurricane!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning strike!
Here I come! You're finished!
Look shot! Catapult! One more! Talon sword!
Take this!
Hurricane
Demon
strike!
Fang!
Lightning strike!
Take this!
Look shot!
Just won't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Now!
This!
Did we get him?
He's open!
Let's go! This one's not far enough!
Now I'm in
Here
the
I
groove!
come! Dragon Swarm!
Glacier higher! Tiger blade! Hurricane strike! That freaking does it!
Grant me the
Going in!
I'm on it!
This!
Lion can't get out of this!
Take this! Enjoy.
Hurricane strike!
Grant me the strength
This is
to march on!
Eastern!
Lion heart!
Crescent moon!
Double Demon
Away!
Fang!
Tiger blade!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that.
Pieces!
Lion
Hurricane strike! Lightning strike!
Entertain me.
Grant me the strength
Wants
to
to
march
win.
on!
Not today!
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Is that it? Take this! Dragon!
Thunder Talon! I'll smash you!
Allow me to help.
Hurricane
What's he planning?
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Looks bad. We've got to stop him.
to me!
Double Demon!
Far enough. Benediction.
Try harder!
This one's mine!
Heal!
I'm ready!
Try harder!
Hurricane denied!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying, just yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Take this.
Crescent moon!
Benediction will entertain me.
Try harder!
All good things come to an end.
This is over.
Prepare to be sealed! I'll end you!
Take
In a bind?
Hurricane strike!
Die.
Hurricane!
Grant me the strength to march on! Lion
Not
heart!
on my watch.
I really owe you one.
Lightning strike! Hurricane strike! Just getting started!
Take this!
Crescent moon!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way.
Whirlwind smash!
Double Demon Fang!
Can't get out of this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
I'll smash you! Watch this!
Double Demon Fang! I could do without this pain.
Lost my focus! Here goes!
Benediction light.
Hurricane
I
strike!
have no limits!
Ready!
On guard! Go away!
Now this is enjoyable.
Idiot! You're charged! Hurricane strike!
Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane strike!
Glimmer Dragon! Double Demon Fang! Let's try harder!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
I'll face you!
Take this.
Lion Lock!
Entertain me. This is over.
Try harder! Ground and pound! Still on guard!
No further. Yeah, just like that.
Glimmer Dragon!
Grant me the strength to march on. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Got him! It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alphen's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after... Isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did! What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants!
Alphen! Radiant strike!
Anything is happening!
I'll fix you up!
Grant me the strength to
Recover!
march on!
Lionheart! Aaron! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Gravitas Field!
Take this!
I
will
you!
Stop!
Pierce! Raise the
light.
Recover! Field! More projectile! Searing
Try
blade!
harder!
Reload!
Now!
Dragon!
Grant me the strength
Ignite!
to march
Now
on!
for something
You're mine! Lionheart!
I'm grateful.
Sharpness! I'm all
I'll
stuffed up!
destroy you!
Annihilation!
Save you! Stop! Eric, away!
Let me help!
Grant me the
Here you
strength
are.
to march on!
Lionheart! Here! Fire's the his course in this melee!
Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Now or never. No further!
Unleash
If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss!
All shall bow before...
I'll heal you!
Accept your fate!
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Unleash lightning!
Thanks.
You bleed inside! Coward!
I'm out of ammo!
Double demon fang! Accept your fate! Ready and ready!
He's too fast to keep up with! Then we'll take him together! Rinwell, follow my lead! Okay!
I'll provide cover!
Dragon swarm!
Now or never! No further!
Dance in the wind!
Lead! Double demon fang! Try harder!
Flame of fury! Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched worm!
Alphen!
No!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down!
Far enough!
Dragon
Nail
swarm!
it! I'll be doing this one!
Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone! No your place!
Can't be
Kneel before your sovereign!
This one's mine! Wind up Where are you going?
Your life will end here!
Illuminate the dark!
He's about to attack! Damn it! We need to stop him!
Not on my watch!
Not today! I am the true sovereign! All others shall be banished! Shattering them to pieces! Attack us! Try harder!
This is some
Try
punishment.
harder! Stay away from my friends!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? An astral art?
That's my cue!
Save you!
Shut him down!
They take this!
In here!
Here I come! Catapult! Dragon swarm!
More with our things, Illuminate the dark!
Double demon fang!
I'm all fucked up!
Double demon fang! Try harder!
If it's in the sky,
There
it's
you are!
mine!
Coward!
This one's mine!
I shall be the ruler of all things!
I'll heal you all!
Piss on! Double demon fang!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Try harder!
Shattering up pieces! Attack time!
Lionheart! You picked the wrong fight! Here I heal!
I'll fix you up!
In a bind? Try harder!
Sharpness!
I shall erase them!
Ready to go! Not on my watch!
Captivity! You're mine! Dragon swarm!
Raging storm!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Fire's the
Double demon fang! Grid and strike! To march on! I am the truth of it! All others shall be banished!
Leave the charges to me!
Try harder!
Here I
March on! Lionheart! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
What do you think you can do? This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything rightfully belongs to me! I have seen the powers who rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahnan elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
over? No.
It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Xion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, It might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?